Mars, Mars, Mars. Where have you been and where are you going? Well, Mars has been in Libra for the past 6 weeks or so and is moving into Scorpio as we speak. So Mars usually spends around 45 days in a sign. And we're gonna look at some of those charts now for Mars in Scorpio. And why I wanted to talk about Scorpio and Mars, well, Mars in Scorpio is because I feel like, it's very relevant right now with the North Node in Aries, which is like our collective direction of evolution, our evolutionary focus direction is Aries. And Aries is ruled by Mars. And they're both connected to our instinctual side, our spark to take action and go to the beat of our own drum. And yeah, beyond that, I have Pluto in Scorpio. So in evolutionary astrology, your Pluto placement tells a lot about your soul, like where you're coming from also, besides the South Node. So yeah, Pluto Scorpio generation, we're here to really transmute a lot of Capricorn energies because we've got that Neptune Uranus conjunction. A lot of us have that in our charts as well. So we're here to help to transmute all the stuck Capricorn structures that need to change, and our how we relate to structures also in the natural world, like living structures. If you think of an ecosystem, it's a kind of a structure. And yeah, I think like that's kind of like what Pluto's been there transmuting and changing, and it's still gonna do some more of that still, and still retrograde one more time back after moving into Aquarius next year. But yeah, I think this Mars energy is very relevant right now. Also, Chiron the Wounded Healer is in Aries, so that's about to conjunct the North Node. I think it was in February or so. So that's gonna be like a collective intention or opportunity to heal these Aries themes. And now at the same time, like right in time for this new moon solar eclipse in Libra that's coming up. You can see here, this chart is for the 12th of October, where the moon is still in Virgo, but now it's already in Libra while I'm filming this. And it's going to tomorrow on the 14th, we're gonna have that exact new moon in Libra, very close to the South Node. So that's gonna like, it has already kind of been building up to like releasing with this balsamic moon, like really facing what we have been carrying, like emotions for a long time, or kind of emotions related to Libra themes, so relating and social dynamics, and like releasing those kind of emotions from our past. The moon is coming there, the sun is our awareness, and the south node is the past. So that's the mixture for this eclipse. And opposite Chiron, of course, in Aries, and then Mars has just entered into Scorpio. And Scorpio is about mystery, magnetism, power, the ability to transmute, the process of alchemical death and rebirth, reassembling ourselves. Yeah, some of the themes there. And you know, Mars used to be considered the ruler of Scorpio by the ancients. So only after they discovered Pluto, that became the ruler of Scorpio. But you could say like that both Mars and Pluto are ruling Scorpio, the sign of Scorpio. So yeah, Mars is there, starting his journey in Scorpio. It's gonna be interesting. I think I might look at the next one, that the chart that I generated here after the eclipses next month. So in Scorpio season, gonna have a new moon in Scorpio, and Mars is gonna be there for the party. So I thought that was interesting. It's pretty much conjunct where my Pluto is, so it's like a new beginning for me and many others who have Pluto around. I guess from the 10th degree to the final degree of Scorpio, you could say that's conjuncts this new moon coming up. So that's a big part of our generation. A new cycle regarding to Mars for us. And I think they call it a Cassimi when Mars is conjunct the Sun, and it's like it's kind of like a rebirth for Mars. I guess kind of like an underground journey, like with what Venus did earlier. And was it in Leo season or something like that this year? Went into the underworld, conjuncted the Sun, did some retrogrades, and has now risen back out from the underworld. And continuing along another cycle, renewed. And so will Mars do soon. And that's bodes well, I feel, for this Aries North Node that's gonna still be with us like for a year or so. And we're really finding our sense of our own initiative, our own will, our own instinct to act in the world. And I think this is gonna help us to keep doing that and keep evolving in that intention. All right. So also Venus here, the ruler of the South Node, Libra, is then in Libra, but at this point, so they're at home, wanting to build that balanced relating. And it's like, because we can only learn it by doing, like by experiencing it. And yeah, wishing everybody good luck with releasing what's not working in our relating patterns, and to find new balance with that. Okay, so that new moon in Scorpio was on the 13th of November coming up. So Mars is going to finish up in Scorpio on the 24th of November. And here's the chart for that when it's at 29 degrees of Scorpio. And that's when it's going to sextile Pluto in Capricorn, that is squaring the nodes of the moon in Aries and Libra. And yeah, it's that Pluto is squaring is really highlighting this theme of Aries and Libra that I just mentioned about. Like, it's really wanting us to act on these themes, bringing more Aries energy, assertiveness into our being, and balancing out those relations. And here, when Mars is going to be at the final degree of Scorpio, it's going to trine that Pluto and help out again, like to bring that action to transmute and change these dynamics. And also the Capricorn stagnancy that is around in our world. And yeah, one personal note, I noticed that my progressed Mars is right with that Pluto, so I guess that's what makes sense that I felt called to make this video. I just noticed that today still, because it's an interesting little detail to this all. And I was thinking that I would offer for 3 people a short reading if you're interested, like 20-30 minute reading of your chart or something like that. Would be interesting to connect and to read for some other people, so I'll throw that out there, and you can reach out to me different ways, where you can find me, where you know where I am, or there's an email in the channel also on YouTube. So thank you very much for listening, and I hope this was informative and insightful and helpful, and see you next time. And take good care and step into your own beat and your own authentic pace and your authentic love, and let's transmute what needs to be transmuted. Great. Blessings.